Today we're going to read the book Art Around Us. Introduction. Art is all around us in many different forms. Different types of artists make different art. Some use paint, paper, glass, or clay. Others use stone, papyrus, or even plants. An artist can make it almost anything to art. Painters. So the most familiar kind of artist is a painter. Some painters paint objects of famous people. Most painters use a brush. We just splash, spray, or drip paint. Other paint with odd liquids such as mud, more on a wall. Painters paint on every type of surface. Some paint on dishes, windows, and furniture. Many painters create murals. Murals are large paintings painted onto the wall or side of the building. Sculptors. Now, sculptors use sharp tools to carve shapes onto the wood, stone, ice, or wax. Others make soft sculptures. They weave fabrics, yarns, or strips of leather. Some sculptors cast shapes and statues in metal. To cast a metal sculpture, first sculptors cover clay model out of shape. Then they cover the clay shape with wet plaster, which dries and hardens. Then they cast a broken arm into a mold. They put the hot liquid metal into the hard plaster mold. The liquid metal cools and hardens. Now they can polish the artwork. Potters. Potters make art with soft, wet clay. The art is pottery. Potter put a lump of wet clay onto pottery wheel that spins very fast. Potter use their hands to pinch, push, and pull the lump of clay into the shape they want it. The clay shape is baked on a very hot oven called a kiln. The heat bakes all the water out of the clay. Once it dries, the baked clay is called the ceramic. Potter use a special paint called the glaze to give the ceramic a shiny color. Glass blowers. Glass is gooey when it melts, like hot syrup. Heavy syrup. Glass blowers scoop up a blob of hot glass in a long, hollow metal tube called blowpipe. They blow air to the tube to make a glass bubble. While the glass is hot, they can rotate or swirl the bubble and make it as wide, long, thin, or tall as they want to. While the glass is soft, it's easy to work with and to shape. Artists might colorful streaks and rolls with handle and knobs. Glass blowers work very quickly, must be very careful. When glass cools, it breaks easily. Fiber artist. Thread, yarns, and fabric pieces are used to make fiber art. Weavers loop different yarns on machines called the loom. They weave threads to make the different designs. Weavers create rugs, blankets, mats, wall hangings, and fabric for clothing. Quilters make art from pieces or cut fabric. They sew the pieces together to make quilts. Years ago, the new fabric was expensive. People saved money by using fabric scraps to make their bed covers. They made beautiful designs by stitching together pieces in creative ways. Unusual art. Some people make found objects art out of junk, cars, and auto-wise wires in their scrap metals. Other artists take an everyday object, like a water fountain, and put it in a museum display. These artists want us to look more closely at the design of the things we use every day. That's funny. Many artists like to use natural objects to make art. Some create huge shapes on benches using rocks and sand. Others collect beautifully shaped driftwood and build sculptures. Some artists use branches, rocks, and plants to make imaginative shapes in a garden or park. Installations of the enter room for buildings that have been filled of objects, color shapes, and sounds. They want you to look at and touch parts of room-sized work of art, where art is found. The oldest artist painted in cave for statue rocks. These very simple images tell stories about what life was like long ago. Art is everywhere. Explore your town and find different types of art. Visit museums, galleries, and art fairs where artists show their work. Look for art. It's all around you. Find outdoor sculptures and park and murals. where you can see on a walk or bike ride. You can make your own art too. Use colored chalk to draw on the sidewalks. Use clay to sculpt castles. Glue pieces of shells, stone, and wood to frame for a favorite photograph. Art doesn't have to be serious or hard to do. Art can tell a story or can help you say about something you feel. Or it can just be interesting, funny, and beautiful. Art makes our lives more fun. Look and you'll find art all around you. It's everywhere. Bye.